Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Powertechnic Group Berhad IPO webinar tonight. Powertechnic Group Berhad will be listed on ACE market on 28th of October. Powertechnic Group Berhad are principally involved in the provision of lifting system, crane and hoist system, elevator platform system, and elevator, and maintenance, repair, and related services. Later on, our Powertechnic management team will discuss it in detail. We again to honor to have the company Managing Director, Mr. Ivana. Hi, Mr. Iva.
Hi, good evening to
Hi.
all.
Good evening.
Good
And
evening.
our Executive Director, Mr. Chu. Hi, Mr. Chu.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Chu. And our Group Accountant, Mr. Chin.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Chin. All right, let us review for a corporate video before run through the presentation. Thanks.
Welcome to Powertechnic Group Berhad, specialists in lifting systems, providing end-to-end solutions for lifting systems to industrial, residential, and commercial customers. Established in 2002, backed by over 2 decades of operational track record through our subsidiaries, we specialize in providing comprehensive solutions for safe and efficient movement of goods and passengers in diverse built environments. At Powertechnic, we provide fully integrated mechanical and electrical engineering solutions, covering the full project lifecycle from engineering design, fabrication, assembly, installation and commissioning to after-sales servicing and regulatory compliance. Powertechnic's lifting systems offering includes overhead cranes, gantry cranes, monorail systems, dock levelers, and table lifters. These systems are engineered to handle heavy-duty applications across industrial settings, improving productivity and load handling precision. Our vertical mobility systems serve the movement needs of goods and passengers within built environments. We design and install home elevators and freight elevators, offering reliable, space-efficient solutions for residential, warehouse, and factory settings. Maintenance, repair, and other related services are also a key pillar in ensuring continued safe and efficient operation of our lifting systems. We also supply a range of parts, such as wire ropes and limit switches, and provide routine inspections, ad hoc repair services, as well as Department of Occupational Safety and Health Malaysia license renewal service on behalf of our customers. The fabrication and assembly of our crane and hoist systems, elevated platform systems and freight elevators are conducted at our facilities in Johor before being delivered to the designated site for final on-site assembly. As for tilting platforms and home elevators, we source the systems in finished product form from third-party suppliers for installation at the customer's site. Since 2024, we engaged a dedicated third-party fabricator of our brand of home elevator based on our design and specifications. Our integrated approach gives us end-to-end control over quality, lead times, and product customization. Currently, we serve customers across Malaysia and Singapore. Our direct distribution model supports commercial, industrial, and residential customers, while our indirect model enables industrial installations through intermediaries, including contractors and engineering companies. To meet rising demand, we are expanding our footprint across regions with growth potential by setting up new product showrooms and sales offices with storage space in industrial buildings located in Penang and Sarawak. At Powertechnic, we uphold the highest standards of safety, quality, and compliance, supported by key national accreditations that attest to our technical capabilities and professionalism. We are accredited by the DOSH as a hoisting machine manufacturer to manufacture overhead traveling cranes, goods hoists, gantry cranes, and scissor lifts. We are also a G5 category contractor registered with the Construction Industry Development Board, enabling us to undertake building, civil engineering, mechanical, and electrical works under Malaysia's construction regulations. These certifications reinforce our commitment to delivering safe, regulation-compliant solutions across industrial, commercial, and residential projects, strengthening our position as a trusted partner in lifting systems. Powertechnic's strength lies in our over 23 years of industry experience, backed by a strong reputation for delivering safe, reliable, and customized lifting solutions. Our end-to-end solutions, from design to commissioning, gives us full control over quality and project delivery. We offer a broad portfolio of lifting systems tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential use, supported by both direct and indirect distribution channels to maximize market reach. Our in-house engineering design team enables customization to suit diverse site and load requirements, while our experienced leadership continues to drive growth through technical expertise and strategic execution. Powertechnic Group Berhad, lifting industries, elevating standards.
Thanks for the corporate video. Without further ado, we'll welcome Mr. Ivan for the presentation. Over to you.
Okay. All right. So good evening, everyone. Let's start with welcome to Powertechnic Group Berhad. So let's start with our presentation right now. Next, please. Are you controlling the slide? Next, please. All right. So let's start with our summary of IPO. On the top left is the IPO details. The price of IPO will be at 35 cents, and large total number of shares will be 310,337,000 of shares. The market capitalization will be 108,617,950 ringgit Malaysia. So on the top left will be our timeline. We just have our our launching of our prospectus on the 6th of October, and the opening for the, where is it? Yep. Yeah. So the opening for the application will be on 6th of October. The closing will be on 14th of October, is tomorrow. Will be closed at 5 p.m. The balloting of application will be on 16th. Allotment will be on 24th of October. The listing date will be on 28th of October. On the bottom left will be the particular of our IPO. The public issue of shares will be Malaysian public 15.6 million shares, eligible parties 10 million shares, private placement to selected Bumiputra investors approved by the MITI 17.8 million shares, private placement to selected investors 19.6 million shares. And the second part will be offer for sale. The offer for sale will be under private placement to selected Bumiputra investors approved by MITI. The total amount will be 21 million shares. So altogether will be 84 million shares. On the bottom right is the fundraise that we're going to utilize. The very first one will be the setting up of our product showrooms and sales office. I mean, together with our storage space and marketing expenses, the total amount will be 4.5 million ringgit Malaysia. The second will be the capital expenditure, mainly for automated machine setup. The total amount is 3.8 million. And the third one is 2.8 million ringgit Malaysia for repayment of bank borrowings, followed by general working capital of the total amount of 6.65 million ringgit Malaysia. And the last portion will be estimated listing expenses is 4.3 million ringgit Malaysia. The total funds raised will be 22.05 million ringgit Malaysia. Next, please. All right. So have a very quick visit to our history and milestones of Powertechnic Group Berhad. Powertechnic Handling Equipment Malaysia Berhad, or so-called the short form of the name is PHEM, incorporated in Johor Bahru in year 2002. Following by 2004, we relocate to a terrace factory at this milestone in Johor Bahru. Followed by 2006, we expanded our market into central region of Peninsular Malaysia, so-called Selangor, with our very first project. And 2007, we having our considered one of the longest overhead crane span being installed at Senai of Johor Bahru. The span is 38 meters. Year 2008, we relocated again to another factory at the corner lot, same as Taman Mount Austin of Johor Bahru. The total area will be 3 times of the previous one in 2004 because of the expanding. And in 2009, we expanded into East Malaysia. And the very first point in East Malaysia is Kuching, Sarawak. 2010, we're having our export into Indonesia, Batam. 2012, expanded into northern region of Peninsula Malaysia, Penang, with our very first project over there. 2014, the very first export into Singapore. All right, next, please, thank you. 2016, we moved into our headquarters as current location right now in Kulai, Johor, with a total land area of 1 acre. In year 2018, another Berhad is being setting up PRSB, Powertechnic Resources Sdn Berhad, is meant to focus on procurement of materials, parts, and equipment to support for design, installation, and maintenance operations. In year 2019, another company being setting up PMSB, Powertechnic Marketing Sdn Berhad, is mainly to focus on those vertical lifting equipment. There's 2 over here. There's one, we name it as a freight elevator, machine untuk barang-barang sahaja. Then another one is home elevator, also put the name of home lift. 2021, we're having the grant granted by this SME Corp Malaysia on our development of Powertechnic Powertechnic exclusive smart app. 2024, we're having our another station where it's a rented premises at lot 42, just very near to our headquarters. It's mainly for the fabrication of dock leveler systems. All right, next. Okay, a simple understanding of our board of directors over here. Mr. 𝐏𝐿𝐴, our independent non-executive chairman, myself, Ivan, and my Mrs. partner, Mr. Chu Chi-Yong, our group executive director, following by our independent non-executive director of Ms. Lau Lian, Encik Razi bin Abdullah, Ms. Eileen Su Li Ming. All right, thanks. So after our IPO, the group structure on the simplified points is that myself, Ivan, and Chu will be still holding the major share, the total of about 70%. And from the picture on the bottom line, you can see that the Powertechnic Group Berhad will be still holding 100% of the operating companies, the 3 Sdn Berhad, PHEM, PMSB, and PRSB. Next, thank you. So on the business model, what we are doing on the left column, I will just having a very quick explanation over here, because after this, the slide will be easier to understanding with those pictures. So on the provision of lifting systems, the equipment that is design and supplies is the first category will be crane and hoist systems. Second category will be elevated platform systems, and third category will be elevators, following by our after-sales service, so-called the maintenance, repair, and related services. The next column will be our markets. So as our understanding, our main market in Malaysia, following by Singapore. The third column is on the distribution channel and major customers. So direct distribution will be the industrial users or so-called the commercial users, and also the residential users. On the indirect distribution channel, there will be developers, main contractors, engineering companies as well. Yeah, So from this picture, hopefully everybody over here could understand a bit here and there. The very first category is crane and hoist systems. It's mainly to handle those heavy load of equipment, considering of say 500 kg to up to the maximum that we did before is 50 ton. They got away crane, underhand crane, gantry crane, jeep crane, and also monorail hoist. Second category is on the bottom left, elevated platform systems. So just focus on the top left dot leveler. This is just now, I did mention that we're having our new station, Lot 42, last year, mainly for the fabrication of dot leveler. So followed by table lifter, tilting platform, and so-called docking accessories. And the third category is elevators. There's a freight elevators and home elevators. Freight elevators is those lift, a simple word of lifting equipment, mainly for goods only. Home elevators is understanding as a home lift, and is mainly for those private usage. Next. On the business activities, the scope of services. So this is mainly on the after-sales services. We have maintenance and repair. We have JKKP, license renewal services. JKKP is a Jabatan Keselamatan dan Kesihatan Pekerjaan. We are one of the licensed manufacturer. And also on the operational application. So we are good enough to cover those industrial sectors, commercial, and also residential sectors as well. And on the bottom right is a customer design. We're having our own R&D and also engineering team, which is strong enough to support those special requirements, equipments for sometimes there's extreme conditions of application, say high temperature, difficulties of handling their load. So our team will support from here. Next. All right, this is revenue by business activities. So from year 2021 until now, 2025, a summary of understanding. On the blue portion is those provision of lifting systems, so-called the project. And on the so-called the purple side is on the after-sales service. So the understanding is that on the new equipment will be 80% and 20% is from after-sales services. Next, thank you. So who is Powertechnic and what is our strong point? Basically, we can summarize into 7 competitive points over here. And this is not the only points we have. We have more than 7 points. That the very first one is our track record. We started the show in year 2002. So we're having the 23 years in the industry, which serve a platform for securing new projects and driving business growth. So from here, everybody can understand that we're having our very strong customer base in Malaysia and Singapore as well. Right. The second point is on the integrated and comprehensive solutions. In a simple way, is saying that we are a one-stop solutions company. Meaning that we start from marketing, sales, design, fabricating, installing, commissioning, and also after sales services, maintenance, repair, JKKP renewal. This is all done by Powertechnic team. Number 3, diverse product range. We are not depending on a single product range. We have more than that. As I explained just now, we have category 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th point is on multi-market coverage. I mean, as well, just now I did mention, we are not purely depends on industrial sectors. Other than that, we have commercial and residential to grow together. Next, please. On the 5th point, comprehensive market access. As mentioned, we are not purely depending on direct channel to the end user, and we're having our another channel, so-called the turnkey project management companies as well. Those developers, main contractors, engineering companies who are willing to work with us from the very first day of Powertechnic to deal with their project for their supplying to the end users development. On the sixth point is in-house engineering design capabilities. Okay, as well, we have our own engineering team, our own R&D team who able to design up to customer requirements. The 7 point on the very beginning, I did mention that we have experienced management team who have grown together with us. Some of them already more than 10 years or even 20 years. Next, thank you. All right, I'll pass the following section to our Group Finance Controller, Mr. Chin. Thank you.
Okay, hi, good evening. I'm Chin, the Group Accountant for Powertechnic Group. Okay, for our revenue, as you can see, for the financial year of 2021, it is at 6.2 million. In financial year of 2024, it grew to 40 million. And the first half of 2025, it was at 22.5 million. Okay, from the breakdown, as I think previously Mr. Ivan has mentioned, the ratio between our provision of lifting systems and our maintenance is at around 80-20, quite consistently throughout the years. Okay, by geographical market for our revenue, as you can see, mainly our revenue comes from Malaysia and our export is from Singapore. Okay, next. As for our profitability, our gross profit was at 6 million in the year of 2021, and in the financial year of 2024, it grew to 19 million. And in the first half of 2025, it was at 11.791 million. Okay, the gross profit margin grew from 36.95% to 52.22%. Okay, the main reason for the growth of our gross profit there, I think, boils down to three areas. The first area is the sales of our higher value products, meaning we have more higher value, higher specs, and all those kind of things from our customer. And second is the improve of our cost efficiency. We did things such as locally sourcing our fabrication of our home elevators and also the start of our in-house top level manufacturing in May 2024. That's why you can see the gross profit spike up. And in the another area would be the lower cost of our input materials. As for our bottom line, our profit after tax for the financial year of 2021 was at 800,000. Okay. As for the financial year of 2024, it grew to 6.2 million. But for this growth, there is also a few one-off transactions. In particularly, is mainly the gain on our disposal and also some of our IPO expenses. So after adjusting for all of this, our profit after tax for financial year of 2024 is actually at 3.7 million, and the margin is actually at 10.9. Even though the margin is lower than the one before the adjustment, I believe our gross profit after tax is still growing for the margin wise. As for our financial first half of 2025, our gross profit was at 3.2 million and the gross profit margin was at profit after tax margin is at 14.3%. The slight drop in the profit after tax margin for the first half of 2025 is due to non-tax deductible expenses and also the increment of our tax for the differential of the SME tax rate. Okay, next. Okay, here are our key financial indicators. The first financial indicator is our total assets. Total assets at 47.2 million. Cash and cash equivalents at 8.79 million. Trade receivable turnover is at 116 days. Total equity is at 17.87 million. Our gearing ratio below 1 at 0.67. Trade payables turnover is at 76 days. Our total liabilities is at 29.34 million. Our current ratio at 1.74, above 1. And our inventory turnover days is at 53 days. Okay, next. Okay, our business strategy and business strategy. Okay, for our industrial outlook, I believe actually the market is actually quite optimized, quite good for our growth. If you can see for the growth rate in Malaysia forecasted for 2025 is actually at between 4 to 4.8%. And also governments also have a lot of policies that is actually beneficial to our company, such as the new Industrial Master Plan 2030, which aims to boost Malaysian manufacturing value added at a compounded annual growth rate of 6.5% from 2022 to 2030, and where our lifting industry falls under the manufacturing value added area here. And as for the growth of our customer, where if our customers' industry is booming, I believe we will also be getting more sales. So two of our most relevant user industry are construction and manufacturing industry. Construction industry, the forecasted growth is at 11% for the year of 2025, driven by non-residential specialized construction and residential subsectors. And so manufacturing industry is forecasted to grow at 3.9% for the year of 2025, strengthened by ongoing expansion in E&E industry and consumer-related industries. Next. Okay, as for our utilization of our proceeds, Mr. Iyer just now also briefly mentioned. So I will just briefly go through. So out of the 22.05 million, we will use 4.5 million to set up 2 new showroom and also marketing. For 3.8 million, we will be using for our to purchase automated machines. For 2.8 million, we will repay our bank loan. For 6.65 million, will be used for our general working capital, and the remaining will be used for our listing expenses. Next. Okay, as for our business strategies and plan, currently we have 2 main strategies. The first main strategy is to invest in automation and fabrication. We are allocating 3.8 million of our IPO proceeds for this purpose, which is to introduce robotic welding machines, automated cutting machines, automated bending machines, and automated painting and coating system. This is to aim to improve our precision, reduce lead time, and also expand our production capacity, I think particularly for our elevated platforms. Okay, second strategy for us is to expand marketing and brand awareness. We are allocating 4.5 million of our IPO proceeds for marketing and brand expansion. So we'll be this includes 2 new facilities, our showroom and our sales office for Penang and Sarawak. Okay, this is to improve our marketing presence in this region. This showroom will also showcase our product, especially our home elevators, for enhancing our customers' accessibility and brand trust. At the same time, we will invest in digital marketing and also participate in trade shows. This is to ensure our brands remain visible and competitive. I believe together with these 2 strategies, which is fully supported by our IPO proceeds, this will enable Powertechnic to capture a strong industry growth and reinforce our standing as the partner of choice in the lifting and handling solutions. Okay, thank you. That's all from my side.
Okay. Thanks, Eva. Thanks, Mr. Chin and Mr. Chu. Just now the presentation. All right. Okay. Before we start, we have POCMA activity. Please stay with us after the Q&A. Okay, thank you. And do you all get ready for the Q&A?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Do we read out?
Yeah, I will read out. And yep, the first one is asking, how many lifting systems do your company have?
Lifting systems, I think, because we have a few. I will just say that I think the latest one, and I'll just say the last year, financial year of 2024, we delivered 87 units of crane and hoist system, 450 units of elevated platform, and 92 units of elevators. This actually has already been growing quite exponentially since 2021. 2021, we've delivered 43 units of crane and hoist. Elevator platform 129, and elevators is at 34. So you can see the growth is every year also that we are growing for our number of sales of that.
Okay, every year is increasing a trend. Okay. Okay, how do you differentiate your product and positioning from ITA?
Okay, this is a common question that we will receive from the market. So as I mentioned before that, ITA is a company that, to my understanding, to my personal understanding, ITA is mainly on those lift for passengers, those passenger lift, cargo lift, goods lift, right? So it's a bit different from Powertechnic Group. So our lift is mainly at this moment is freight elevators and home elevators. So definitely there's a difference over there. All right.
Okay. Yep, can get it. Okay. Just now you also mentioned you intend to invest into new automated machine, right? And what level of margin improvement do you expect to achieve?
At this moment, that what we believe, and we strongly believe that I mean, definitely with the automation systems, we can reduce the labor and we can increase the productivities as well, quality as well, and also the delivery time. So definitely the number or the increasing of the percentage will be high enough. But at this moment, we can't tell exactly what is the number.
I believe maybe I add on a little bit. For the automation machine, it's not just to improve the margin. Yeah, definitely I think the margin there will be a movement between the margin. But for the automation, I think mainly we want to improve our lead time. So if we can deliver at a faster rate, a lot of our customers will actually order from us instead. So because in this industry, right, everyone is always asking for how fast can you deliver. So with automated machines, it's actually to improve not just our margin in terms of that, but also increase our sales revenue target numbers. So because we can deliver faster, people are willing to buy for us.
Yeah, and also the quality, right? Improve the quality.
Absolutely.
Okay. Just now you mentioned you will reduce the manpower, right? If you like invest in the
No,
automate.
I think we're not saying that we'll reduce the manpower. I think we just trying to reduce over reliance on our manpower. If all of our manpower, we are still going to still use it. It's just that it'll improve our efficiency and also the deliver lead time for us.
Okay. This question asking the main objective of investing in automate machine, and is this was driven by customer request or is specific order requirement?
What is the
This is the main objective.
Yes.
Okay, the main objective for our investing in automated machine actually is driven by, I would say, our drive for quality and also to improve our delivery time. It's not a specific requirement because as long as you hit our GKKP standards and our safety requirement, it's also okay already. It's just that for us, we want to be better and then also to have a competitive edge against our other competitors, right? We would like to deliver faster, much more cleaner, and also to improve our precision and also to reduce the over reliance on our labor. Because once automated starts already, I think we can allocate our labor in other places, so we won't necessarily change it, reduce it.
Okay. Next question, compared to the past few years, how much improvement in capacity utilization do you expect after adopting automation?
Compared to the past few years, how much improvement in capacity? So means that after the improvement of the automation, right?
How much?
All right. So at this moment, everybody is doing that. The Malaysia economy is considered booming, especially in Johor. I mean, everybody know about the Johor, Singapore special economic zone. Not even in Southern, there's on Central, Northern, and also East Malaysia. So this automation system is mainly, not all, is mainly to increase the quality, the delivery, and also the productivities of dot levelers. As I just now explained, the dot levelers on the picture on the top left. So the equipment is mainly for those warehouse and also for those logistics company. Yeah. So these numbers will be increasing. Okay. And I mean, from the number just now, Mr. Chin had answered that on the 2021 and comparing to 2024, the numbers of elevated platform is increasing a lot. And we believe that this number will be jumping up in next year.
Yeah.
Anything to
I would just say, I think we will definitely see an increase in our utilization rate. But at this juncture, we can't tell exactly what is the rate that we can because we still haven't started yet, right? The automation yet. So it's hard to give exact numbers.
And only on top of this, I have to add on. You can see we have few products, right? We have 3 categories. And out of these 3 categories, on the second one is the elevator platform. Then from there, dot leveler. So we could say that this dot leveler is quite so-called, we can do it in a mass production equipment. So this is another thing that we're going for automation. So we are looking for not only in Malaysia, so the growing in future, hopefully globally.
Okay. How do you manage the fluctuation in steel-based material price?
Okay, for our fluctuation on the steel-based material price, I believe because steel is quite a sensitive one of our raw materials. So usually what we will do is inside our quotation system for our customers, right? We already set up a time frame for the quotation. So it's only valid for about 15 days. So any new quotation passed, if they haven't locked in the quotation yet, the quotation is not valid anymore. So then every single week, our system will update the actual steel price, so to adjust the end product pricing. So for us here, we're trying to mitigate the risk where we where we took in an order where we haven't considered the increase in the steel price. So that's why I think our pricing is dynamic following the market.
Okay, could you explain on the key strategy that led to sharp double-digit growth in bottom line margin in financial year 2023?
Okay, I believe for the sharp double-digit growth in the bottom line for FY 2023, I think one like just previously mentioned, for the financial year of 2023, we have some sorry, I think we also have one-off gain on disposal of one of our non-core asset. So I think actually that will lead to a reduce in the revenue. But in general, the reason for our increase in the profit after tax is because we sell more units. I think for the financial year of 2023, we sold 61 units of crane and hoist as compared to 37 units in 2022. 362 units of our elevated platform compared to 149 units in 2022. In financial year 2023, we sold 61 units of our elevated as compared to 43 units in 2022. So the main thing is the increase in the our gross profit. So when our gross profit increase, when we sell more, therefore our profit after tax will definitely increase. Okay.
Okay. This question also asking, do you expect to sustain the double-digit bottom line margin going forward?
We will try to strive for it for this year also as well. But like I said, I think in financial year of 2025, we are expecting some listing expenses which will also spike out our expenses. So nevertheless, we are still trying to grow the figure. In financial year of 2026, I believe it will also normalize. Yeah.
Okay. Is grade 5 the highest certification level available in this industry, or can the company further upgrade to grade 7?
This is if I'm not wrong, there is asking about the CIDB.
Yep.
All right. So at this moment it's grade 5. Definitely we are looking forward for the upgrading to grade 7 in the future nearby.
Okay, quite good. Okay, could you share what services are currently outsourced to third-party provider?
I think two main our few of one of the main one I think is our subcontract labors. So our installation wise, partially will be subcontracted to our subcontractors. We are also doing it in-house, so as to not provide an over reliance on our suppliers. I think that is the main one that we are outsourcing installation.
For the maintenance and repair segment, how much of the revenue is recurring, and does this include the customer under warranty?
Okay, for our maintenance and repair segment here actually comprises of a few things. Like I said, yeah, one of it is definitely our recurring maintenance where it's renewed annually. Which also have customers which are also ad hoc. They do the repair and maintenance, but usually our customer usually stick with us, even if they take it ad hoc, because as over time where they are using our product, they also come to trust us, and then therefore is but even though there's no contract, it is actually roughly like recurring. As for customer under warranty, yes, also partially because some of our product also we have some of the warranty package. So that is also recognized over time for the revenue.
Okay. Then do you have the record like which part is highest?
Which part is highest? At the top of my head, I believe it's the repair. because repair usually is the repair, sometimes it also includes parts. So that is, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest.
Okay. Turn into the warranty. How long is the warranty period provided to customer, like average?
It depends on it depends on what kind of product. If let's say it's for the dot leveler, we provide 10 years warranty. And for the home lift, we do provide 3 years warranty.
Yeah, I think it also depends on parts, right? For the parts also, which part of the dog, like you said, just not a 10 is for the steel
Yeah,
base.
it's on the steel.
Yeah. Yeah, different product have different warranties. Generally, I think ranging from 1 to
1 to 10. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Could you explain why the door level order saw stronger demand compared to other product in financial year 2023?
Could you explain why the leveler orders?
Okay.
This is as I see that the complete Malaysia economy is booming. So as I explained, this top level is mainly for those warehouse systems.
Logistic, shopping.
All right. For example, Shopee, DHL, UPS, logistic companies. So definitely it's still building. I mean, the whole process is not just stopping at year 2023. You can get what I mean, right? So this is a so-called a definite
A trend.
a trend that this is still would be growing up. It won't be stopped over there. It's not only for warehouse and logistics company, even for those factories. Definitely, every factory they have their loading bay for the loading and unloading purpose of their input and output products.
Yeah, I think the trend is moving forward, like a lot of the logistic companies. So therefore, we see a growing trend in the requirement for these stock levels, which is one of the area that we want to focus on in the future as well.
Okay, get it. Okay, this asking, how do you manage and differentiate your relationship with 𝐏𝐻 Hardware, given they are both a client and supplier?
How do you manage and differentiate your relationship with 𝐏𝐻 Hardware?
We source raw material from 𝐏𝐻, but also 𝐏𝐻 is also building their.
Okay, put it this way, 𝐏𝐻 Hardware, they are one of the biggest supplier of the hardware, I-beam, steel structure, I-beam, hollow, mild steel plate in southern region of Malaysia. So they are our main supplier on this steel portion. As well, this company, they have their own activities. Their big factory, they need overhead cranes, right, to carry their steel structure for the input and output process. So we are also their supplier as well.
Okay, get it. Okay, asking dividend. Could you share the company intended dividend policy following the IPO?
It's time for you to answer right now. So everybody is asking for this question. So definitely the answer from the board of director, we have the intention, to distribute the so-called the dividend and subject to some points, and not to worry everyone, and not to so definitely we will moving on this section. Why? As I mentioned just now, myself and Mr. Chu, we are still holding about 70%. We are more excited than everybody on this dividend portion. Am I right to say that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can get it.
Thank you.
Okay. What is the key factor that your company choose to prioritize Penang and Sabah or other region in Malaysia?
Chu, you want to comment?
Okay. As what we as this we run through the marketing process to Penang and to the many places. From what we study from the past few years, the biggest market actually is the Penang and Sarawak is keep growing. The market and the inquiry actually from these two locations is keep increasing from year to year. So that we decided to build a warehouse and showroom there in order that we can serve better and stand a good chance to get the order there. Actually, from all is from our marketing data.
Okay, maybe I add on a little bit lah. So I think because actually the main reason why Powertechnic was founded, actually they started from maintenance services. It is always our core element. What we stand for is to provide the best service to our customers. So where we want to have a marketing a showroom as well as a hub, so that once we establish that area already, we can better service our customers. So that's why we also choose these two areas to serve as for our maintenance wise also as well for customers, because there will be stock. We will store some material, store some of the storeroom storage is also a storage area for our repair materials as well at that area. So once we establish the area, we are confident that we can service them, not just sell them the product and let them rot. We sell them the product. We need to make sure that we can deliver the service properly. So I think that is why we pick these two areas.
Yeah, also can immediately understand the requirement from the client also.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think quite similar question. Why you choose Sarawak for market expansion? What advantages Powertechnic has in Sarawak? Do you have anything you want to add on?
Just a very quick one. So Powertechnic started in year 2002, then from southern region of Malaysia. So I mean, thanks to the right time, because of the 𝐏𝐶𝐬𝐜 is blooming. So southern region. After the southern region, then we move into the central region. And after this, as everybody know that northern region is the next market that we can grow from there, right? And also the East Malaysia. So as mentioned by just now Chu and Chin, so the starting point of Powertechnic, we start from after sales service. So we need a very, very strong station at the central on the northern and East Malaysia to serve our customers before we really move in to grow the market. All right. So why northern? Definitely everybody know that. Southern, central, northern, and East Malaysia. And thanks to the budgetary 2026, the infrastructure development is very well allocated for Sabah and Sarawak. So before everything blooming at the East Malaysia, Powertechnic is ready on the site to serve the development. Thanks.
So another reason that we expand to Sarawak is after we decided to make our own fabrication for the home lift and also the door leveler. Okay, as what we study from the marketing department. I use home lift as one of the example. Home lift at Sarawak, Kuching, the faster delivery is around 8 months to 10 months. It means that if you order now, you can only get the products after 8 to 10 months. But because of we are own fabrication in our HQ in Johor, so that we can promise our client that we can deliver our product within 2 months' time. So this is a chance that we stand, and it's also the strong point that we stay in Kuching, Sarawak.
Okay, can get it. Before they start to really expansion in Sarawak, then you already have the footprint in there. Easier for you to expand your market.
Yes.
Okay. What are your competitors and what will be your competitive edge? And any market share info can you share?
Who are your competitors? There's a lot of our competitors.
But they don't do the same thing as us.
But exactly as Jin just now mentioned, back to 2002, we started from after sales service, and now we still remain the after sales service as our priority for our customers. So this is a big difference that among us with our competitors, right? So our market share, this is a very excited number. Listen well. So after the study data from the market that we receive, not only for our equipment, the so-called lifting system industries in Malaysia, Powertechnic Group Berhad is only 2%. We're only having the 2% of the market share. So you can imagine what will be the next for us to grow. Thank you.
Also back on competitive, or what about competitors? We don't exactly have a direct. I would say they will do a lot of our competitors. Maybe they do specifically one thing, but none of them, I think, believe services three segment like us, because we do industrial, commercial, as well as residential. So usually they'll just go, or it's industrial, then it's industrial, then residential. So for our side here, we do all three. So that's I think one of the area where that is a diversification lah. So to reduce the risk on over reliance on just one specific market.
Yeah, agree on that. Thanks, Jin.
Yep. Okay, could you help us to understand better where will be the company growth coming from? I think it's the industry outlook point of view.
Will be the company growth coming.
Company growth.
Oh, all right. So hopefully I'm answering the right points on this. As we noted that just now the presentation of the slide on the bottom left is the dot levelers. So repeating again, there's a growth, there's a need for the market on the growing of this item. Not even in Malaysia. So I can just stop here in Malaysia requirement. So we are hopefully going for globally. So this is one of our analysts, the catalyst item. Then the next one is on the just now the bottom right. That one is on home elevator. Easy understanding, home lift. And nowadays everybody is know that this so-called this lift is being considered as a general requirement by those houses, those residential houses, 2 stories, 3 stories. And this is a very huge and big market for Powertechnic Group. Yeah, definitely there's a big growth from here.
So I add on a little bit. Company growth wise, okay, for the industry wise, I think just now we mentioned 2 specific industry which is quite related to us, which is the construction and the manufacturing one. Okay, because our product, I believe Malaysia is moving towards also quite more focusing on also manufacturing, and also quite a lot of warehouse coming up, and also I believe you see SEZ development. There's a lot of data centers. Those are all our potential customers. So in this area where all of the product wise, I think our top levelers will also be going quite well. Even if you can see from the numbers, it went from 129 units 2021 to 450 units 2024. So it's almost I would say times 4, almost 3 plus times. So that is the area one where we see some quite exciting growth for our other products, as well as our crane and hoist. Crane and hoist is a little bit more specific, a niche, not niche, very customizable. So usually the growth rate is a little bit slower, but nonetheless also it's still growing. As for elevators also, it's quite coming up and front also, as we open up our 2 new showrooms, and as well as our service center, we're expecting to expand more. We're also trying to test a bit of the market inside our overseas as well. We'll still continue to service our Singapore customers. We also try to do a little bit of marketing in our Indonesia side, so as to expand a little bit of our reach, and then we test the market a little bit, see what is the market sentiments from the international segment.
So don't mind, let me have say about another minute to share on the info and data with what we have, right? So on the 𝐏𝐶𝐰𝐞𝐫𝐭𝐞𝐜𝐡𝐧𝐢𝐜 on 9th of October, our chairman of Johor Investment, Trade, Consumer Affairs and Human Resources Committee, YB Litinghan, he did mention in Singapore, there's a conference over there. At this moment, up to the first half of 2025, the total investment in Johor is 56 billion ringgit Malaysia. And this number is about is about 25% of the total investment in Malaysia. And we are so lucky that we are located in the center of this SEZ. So where is our location? Our location, for easy understanding, there is a total SEZ, there's having 9 flagships. Out of these 9 flagships, there is 4 of manufacturing or so-called engineering companies based area. So we are at the center. So from door to door, from Powertechnic to Senai Airport is only taking about 10 minutes. So we are well located to serve the SEZ market. And YB Lee Ting Han also strongly believe that, and I believe this is the true number. To him, this is there will be 100 billion by end of 2025. 100 billion investment in SEZ. Another number for sharing to everybody, on the top 3 foreign investors up to the first half of this year, Singapore standing with the total amount of 43.4 billion ringgit Malaysia is on the top, following by China and US. So throughout the 2 decades of Powertechnic Group, our major supporter other than Malaysian company is Singaporean company. So I believe that Singaporean first choice would be in SEZ. Thank you.
Oh. Do you have sufficient supply chain reliable, like raw material, component, and skill labor?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a sufficient reliable chain, I believe. We have alternate suppliers as well. We are always constantly sourcing from different suppliers to see whether we're always trying to improve, I would say, our costing wise in terms, and also our material wise. So there's always SOPs for our site to every year to annually review our suppliers and also to source for new suppliers if there's a need for it.
Oh, okay. Then currently, do you have enough the engineering?
Engineer, you mean skilled labor, is it?
Yeah.
Engineer. Yes, we currently have, and our Mr. Chu is also an engineer expert. So in terms of anything, he's the one that will come and advise.
Up to our disclosure, we have 6 mechanical engineers and also electrical technician.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It seems that M&E contribute relatively little to overall revenue. Is there any plan to grow this recurring income? And yep.
Okay, for I believe the numbers are growing. It's just that our product is also growing. So if you see the breakdown, 80 and 20, it is both growing. The numbers are both growing. And yeah, yes, we will see there will be some changes, but in the future. But as for our maintenance and all of this recurring revenue wise, right, it is definitely growing in line with our product line, because as we sell more product, the revenue will definitely increase. But it's a lot of times it's up to what is the customer need, whether are they do they need a lot more repair. So for example, if this year a lot of the product got problems, or maybe a lot of it is up to their time for the service already. So maybe this year then it will be good. So but then the fluctuation is roughly around there. We are not unable to foresee what is the future trends in going forward, but definitely we won't just say that okay, we will try to grow this and then the other thing will drop. So everything will also grow in line.
Correct. Yeah, just from the data just now, the sharing on year 2021 up to year 2025. So the proportion is still there, somewhere 2018. Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a great area where we are focusing on. I think all in terms of anything that is for our revenue to grow, we will also definitely focus on it.
Yeah, this actually every product that we're selling out after the warranty period, it will we can say that the majority of the customer will become to sign our maintenance package, yearly maintenance package. So it will become our one of our recurring sales.
All right.
Yeah, as
Great.
we grow our product, the repair and the M&E will definitely grow also.
Like, how many % of the customer will become your recurring customer? Do you have the data like 80%, 70%?
We know many.
For the elevator side, we can say that quite a big numbers normally will then become a regular customer. Okay, because okay, the elevator base is traveling up and down every day, and home lift is transport human from one floor to another floor. So most of the people right now is not just like the old time. They already focus on the reliable of the lift instead of repairable. So they are willing to pay for this for the maintenance fees in order to maintain the quality of the lift.
Oh. Okay, next question. In terms of the three category, which product has the highest gross margin?
Hold on.
Yeah, Mr. Jim will tell. Hold on a while. Let's take the study.
Okay, for our gross margin, quite subjective because our product is quite, how to say, customizable. So sometimes the margin will be high, sometimes the margin will be lower a bit. It all depends on whether the size of the project, how long it takes, and complexity, and what kind of technical things it has. Even though let's just say the margin is lower, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is a worse product. Maybe the turnaround time or the lead time is a lot faster. Okay, just for your information, our gross profit. Okay. GP margin by product. Okay, so I'll just let you all know what is the financial year 2025, our gross profit margin. For the provision of a lifting system, total is about 52.88%. For crane and hoist is at 53.99%. Elevated platform system is at 55.5%. Elevators is at 48.4%. Our maintenance and repair is at 49.06%. So here's our breakdown. So in terms of the financial year of 2025, the higher one is the elevated platform in terms of the GP. The thing is always fluctuating, so it quite depends on whether that year we sell more high specs one, because sometimes if a standard product, GP will be slower a bit, but if it's a very customizable a bigger project, the quantity will be lower, but then it is actually more higher margin.
Okay, can you repeat again about the maintenance and repair?
Maintenance and repair. Maintenance and repair is at 49.06%.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Alright. Okay, just now we also discussed about the robust market may be driven by the Johor and Singapore economic zone. Okay, what kind of growth we will be targeting to achieve in the next year?
What kind of growth we will be targeting to achieve next year?
No, it's not within the prospectus.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, we are definitely
it's
trying to grow. Okay, as I can tell you now, currently as at September, our order book stands at 38.9 million. This is our order book as at September, for the middle of September 2025. So from here onwards, we'll definitely try to grow our order book. So we are always trying to look for new project, and also maybe tender for a new project also.
Definitely.
Yeah. So as for what will grow, as you can, the order book can be an indicator of what is to come.
Okay. For the last question, how does company ensure the quality control and comply with safety standard across its product range?
Sorry,
Safety.
How does company to ensure the quality control, the QC, and compliance with the safety standards as per GAP requirement? How we control that?
Okay, because during the design stage, Our engineer is fully follow the EN standards. So and also for the home lift, we follow the EN standard, and others material like the crane, everything will follow the BS standards. Of course, we got an in-house QA and QC to check all our welding as well, and we check all the procedure, and we also have all the SOP to checking from the step to another step to ensure that the quality that we're coming out is up to the standard and fulfill the JKAP requirement. Because at the end, all the products coming out, we were testing on site with the load together with the JKAP officer in order to get the license.
To us, safety comes first always. And we repeat again, JKKP is Jabatan Keselamatan dan Kesihatan Pekerjaan.
DOSH.
Yeah, it's the DOSH in English, Department of Safety and Health. So from the very beginning, on the design stage, we have to submit for the design approval. Then accordingly, for the verification process, we have to make all the records in for the compliances as per JAP requirement. And last, there we will be on site after the installation. There will be we are going to have a load test together, as Mr. Chu just now explained. We're going to have a load test together with JKKP inspector. All right, thanks.
Okay, quite clear. Thank you. All right. Today we answer quite a lot question tonight. Thanks.
Happy to answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, once again.
again.
Okay, once again, thank you, Mr. Ivana, Mr. Chu, and Mr. Chin for answering the question and attending for tonight's webinar. And congrats on your coming listing on the ACE market and on 28th of October. Thanks.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Have a good night. Thank you.
And yep, and thanks for the sponsor for the POPMARK, and stay with us. Yep, who want to win for the POPMARK? Okay.